have my peanut sweater on, I have my pumpkin pecan waffles candle burning, and it's 60 degrees outside. And I am literally melting. And yes, if you're not from somewhere where it actually gets cold, 60 degrees is warm.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my September favorites for you. It's September. I have not filmed a favorites video in forever, and I'm sorry, but I got it. I got you. I'm here. I have a few announcements before we get into the video, so I'm going to try to make this quick. First of all, I have a Facebook page and I have an Instagram page dedicated to all my makeup stuff. Both of those are at Beauty with Briana-Cecilia. I'll write it out right here for you guys and have the links in the description below. I have had my Facebook for a while now, and I have the Instagram page just because I don't like to clutter my own feed. I've got this like aesthetic theme going on and I didn't want to clutter stuff with that, so I just made a separate Instagram. So make sure to follow me or like me if we're talking about the Facebook on both. Second is I have a fish now. I don't want to drop her. This is Tallulah. My friend Liz's Sweet 16. She had like an under the sea theme and she gave us fish. This is Tallulah. And one day definitely I will show you guys my dog. It's just he's always sleeping when I film it and I don't want to bother him. And third, I am going to be opening an Etsy shop, but I'm not going to talk much about that right now. But if you want details, definitely follow me on Instagram or on Facebook and I will have them somewhere on there. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, hi, my name's Brianna. Don't forget to join our little subscriber family. And without further ado, let's get into today's video. My first September favorite is from Netflix. Scrubs is an excellent show. I am only on like the 15th episode, but I definitely recommend watching it. All of my friends were like, you should watch it, and I finally decided to watch it, and it's probably the best decision that I've ever made. Now let's get on into makeup. So I guess I'll just go in order of my fave. So my favorite primer this month has been the Lorac Perfection Mattifying Face Primer. I thought I was a dewy finish person. Throughout the whole summer, and actually like throughout my whole like YouTube journey, I've been like, I don't like matte, I don't want to do this, my skin is already dry, I don't think I'd like matte. I never realized how much I liked my foundation and everything matte until I didn't do it for a while. Because, I don't know, I'm not oily. Like, I'm very dry. But, like, I feel like when your skin's too dewy, you look sweaty and it looks gross. So, definitely a mattifying face primer has changed me as a person. This one has been my favorite since, like, 2015 through 2014. I don't even remember when I started using this. But whenever I did, it was the best decision I ever made. Now for foundation, my favorite foundation this month has been the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Foundation. And this is the formula from 2015. I know she made a new one. I don't know if they're called the same thing, but this one is definitely, this one's the only one I have, so it's the only one I can make an opinion on. Do you ever not use something for a while, and then you go back to it and you're like, how did I ever not use this? That was me with this foundation. It is so full coverage. It is so mattifying. Like, literally, I don't know how I used any other foundation except this one. On YouTube, like, because I have a YouTube channel, I definitely like to try new things because I don't want to be using the same stuff over and over and over again because that drives me crazy. But sometimes your foundation, not that you can't change it, but you always have that one that you always are going to go back to. And that for me is definitely this. I am so glad that I splurged on this when I did. I have so much left of it and I've had it for like a full year now. Next I have a face powder. The CoverGirl Professional Loose Powder has been my favorite to bake with this month and throughout my whole like journey of discovering what baking was and actually doing it. This I think was like $8.99 at Rite Aid. It is probably the best loose powder I've ever used. I don't really feel like spending a lot like for Laura Mercier. Next for face, I also have the Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Collection Face Palette. I was so lucky to get my hands on this. I went to 3 Sephora's the day that I bought it because I got a gift card for my birthday and I was like, I need this. My favorite in here is Champagne Pop, which I didn't own before I got this palette. I didn't own Champagne Pop before I got this palette. So it wasn't like I had it before, it was just like I wanted to get it mostly because of that, but basically I just needed this palette in my life. I also love Pamplemousse, which is the blush, and Prosecco Pop is also a great highlighter if you're wearing not so much peach tone that you want to match like a gold tone highlighter. Let me swatch them for you. I'm just going to swatch the highlighters, but can you die? I'm wearing Champagne Pop right now, as most people probably are. The mirror in this palette literally gives me life. See, like, this is literally the most high definition mirror I've ever owned. It might be because I still have the paper that goes with it, because I keep those just because I don't want my mirrors to get dirty, but I literally have not cleaned this once. Next, for eyes, the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette has been definitely my favorite this month. It is just, everything is so neutral. It's just like, if you don't feel like going crazy, I feel like September, we're in that weird transition period where it's not really summer anymore, but it's not fall just yet for most of it. So just something like this that'll give you like a nice and natural eye, hence the name. I went back and forth on if I really wanted this one or if I wanted the natural matte palette, but I ended up getting this one, and I cannot be more happy with the decision that I made. My favorite mascara this month has been the CoverGirl Clump Crusher in the water resistant formula. This honestly is the best mascara for under false eyelashes, or just in general if you want like long lashes that aren't, it makes your eyelashes, it's more of a lengthening, not volumizing, but at the same time it like works if you don't want something too much, if you just want to put on mascara and maybe a little bit of lipstick and not do like your whole face. This is perfect. If you want to do it with false lashes, it's perfect. Literally, I just use this mascara all the time. Next, I have my favorite eyeliner, which is the Model Launcher eyeliner in the shade Emerald. I got this in my Ipsy Glam bag. I actually didn't know that this was green until I read the name, because I put it on and it looks black, but it's just, I don't know, it's just an interesting thing if you want a pop of color for your eyeliner. It's definitely not that great if you want like a good pop of color. It might just be that maybe like paler skin it looks a little more green on, but this is honestly, I feel like I'm gonna go on their website and order more eyeliners, because I also just love the tip. It's like felt tip, but it's a little smaller and sturdier to work with. My favorite brow gel this month, as I think everybody knows, is the Essence Cosmetics Make Me brow gel in the shade Brownie Brows. This is the best at gluing down your eyebrows. It's just the best at keeping them in place. It's $2.99 from Target, and I was just like, this is just like everything. And lastly, I have 3 different lip colors. I have 2 of my NYX Liquid Suede, which I actually did a whole review about these. I will link the video in the description below. I have the shade Tea and Cookies and the shade Soft Spoken. This was perfect. This is like a neutral pink color that is my favorite. Honestly, if you ask me what my favorite lipstick is, it's this. Then this one I'm wearing right now is just perfect for the beginning of fall, where it's like not too dark and it's not too crazy either, because I feel like October is when everyone starts wearing their vampy lips. September is more like of the darker neutrals. So definitely love this one. Also, darker lipsticks make your teeth look whiter. Life hack. You didn't hear it from me. Actually, yeah, you did. And lastly, I have MAC Mocha, which is a similar color to what I am wearing right now. I wore it in my last video. I talked about it in my haul that I did for this month. It is just such a great shade for the fall time. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please feel free to leave a comment down below on your fall favorites, or if you have like a video about them, leave the link and I'll definitely check them out. And I actually forgot to mention one more announcement. I have every Monday in October, I'm going to do my best to make a Halloween tutorial. Halloween is honestly my favorite holiday, so I wanted to go all out with this. If you guys have any costume suggestions or any makeup look suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. Just keep one thing in mind. I am not a special effects makeup artist. I am more of a regular, everyday makeup artist. But I can try if you want me to, if you want to do something creepy or scary, if you want to do something cute, if you have a costume in mind and you don't know what to do for it, leave it down below. And even if I can't film a video, I will do my best to like respond back and help you with any tips and tricks, because I'm just good with that. I'm just good with that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next week with my first Halloween tutorial. I love you guys so much, and have a great rest of the day.
Can you face the front? Come here. So, boom. Almost dropped that. If I ever use any other eyelash, when I can wear long sleeves and not sweat to death. Yeah, come. No. Let's start over. Come here. You want to come? Can you come up? You want to come up? slowly. Okay. I just moved my chair and my fish like jumped. I got very scared. Sorry, babe.